Welcome everyone. Welcome to a new moon in Taurus for May 2026. Now normally I'm not recording, I am live on Insight Timer. So if this gets to Insight Timer and is approved in time, you still get a meditation, but it's not live, obviously, it's a recording. And as for others out there, you can see this on YouTube. There's no time like the present to really start to hone in on our blessed moon seasons, our equinoxes, our solstices. We've got a very important one coming up in June. And to really connect into the Earth's energy and our ancestors' energy, of course, and be in that rhythm, be in that cycle. That's what these meditations are for. The meditations that I do, they're not just a visualization, they are an activation. I can feel it when I'm doing it, leading up to the hour before I record these or go live. I can feel every single cell in my body tingling, and I know that we are being activated or healed or downloaded or upgraded, whatever your wording is, to integrate these energies of the time, or to release what no longer serves us and opens us to, like the sun beams coming into our bodies, radiating us into more light. So if this is your first time, then welcome, of course. I've been doing meditations for a very long time now, mainly a lot of recordings on Insight Timer for the full moon, and I do a lot of in-person meditations too where I'm living. So I usually get a snippet of what the meditations are going to be about, and then I just have to close my eyes and trust. So if you see me closing my eyes, although your eyes should be closed as well if you're really wanting to go deep, and then follow along with my voice. Now, somebody said to me the other day, I really try hard to follow your voice, but I find myself going back over and I can't quite see or feel or visualize what's happening. Well, my answer to that would be to just let go of the control. Don't worry about my words. Just allow yourself to be in this collective energy with us at this moment under the new moon, and just go with your own rhythm, go with your own flow. There's no right, there's no wrong. So Taurus being an earth sign, it is about being grounded. And where I am leading us today is to release the anger and that torment of a bull that gets built up in us, the frustrations, the worries, the antsiness within us like a bull, and it's going to be released. So just open yourself to release. I'll talk you through that as well. And then bring in some beautiful energy to help us create like a Taurus. They love things, they love beauty, they love loyalty, trustworthiness, they're steadfast, they're practical. So bringing in those beautiful attributes with the new moon and a full moon, whatever season it falls in, so to speak, or horoscope, or however you like to name it, house that they fall in, it intensifies those particular characteristics that we can utilize into and integrate into our own lives. So enough chit chat. Get yourself comfy. Start to breathe in deeper than you were before, taking some deep breaths in and releasing. Breathing in. Allow yourself to calm down. Allow yourself to be in this moment with me today. Become present. As you're starting to breathe, noticing how it's going deep, deep into your belly, how it expands your chest, your rib cage, and as you blow out, it shrinks your diaphragm. Breathing into every single cell of your body and breathing out. Slowing the pace down from whatever you've been doing before you got on to this meditation, and not even thinking about what you need to be doing afterwards. Just being in that rhythmic flow of your own breath. And as your nervous system starts to calm, notice the temperature in your room. Notice the feeling on your skin if you've got any skin bare or if you are rugged up. Feeling the warmth of your own body. What can you smell? Bringing your senses to the forefront. What can you smell in your room or if you're outside? What can you hear besides my voice? What can you taste on your tongue? This helps us to centralize ourselves into the moment, bringing our focus on everything that's going on in our body. And if you do have thoughts that come in, if you have had a busy day or whatever the case is, just acknowledge these and then release them. Allow them to pass through. Even if it happens all the way through the meditation, you find yourself going back into a loop, just take note of what those thoughts are, whether they're positive, whether they're negative, whether they're something that needs to be dealt with rather than going on in your mind, whether it needs to be written down on paper afterwards. Wherever you're at is where you're at, and it's perfect for you. So as we're breathing and relaxing deeper into this time together, from your head down to your toes, let's scan. Scan your body, scanning any areas in your head that may be heavy, maybe you're frowning, releasing the frown, releasing the tension in your jaw. Noticing your eyes, how they're feeling. Noticing where your tongue is in your mouth. And as you scan, giving yourself permission to just be. Sending love to the areas that feel restricted. They may feel tight around your neck, around your shoulders. Going down your arms, scanning your arms. How are your elbows? How are your wrists? How are your fingers? Sending beautiful love to these areas. Being so grateful for these hands, for what they do for us every single day. Scanning down your chest, your heart, your lungs, any aching areas, any tight areas, going down your back from your top of your spine at the base of your head, going down one vertebrae at a time. Acknowledging the pain, acknowledging the restrictions, the tightness, and giving gratitude for this beautiful spine of yours holds everything together. Going down further past your chest into your core, your liver, your stomach, your pancreas, digestive system, all working together there for you. Our body is such a creation. Do we actually give it the gratitude and the love that it serves us every single day? Whether you have ailments or disability, we still have a vessel to get ourselves around in, one way or another. So keep scanning, going further down into your digestive system, your intestines, your kidneys, your adrenals, your sexual organs, your womb. Breathing in love. Breathing in peace. For the peace starts with us. Bringing in that beautiful love and acknowledgement into your hips, your butt, your legs, your knees, your shins, your calves, ankles and feet. Loving on yourself in this moment for all your blimps, your blumps, your imperfectness in your body. Sending them love now. Now imagine from the base of your feet, you can see or visualize or just know that you have like tree roots coming from your feet. Or you may see it as a golden ribbon or a golden cord or golden energy. And imagine these going down through your floorboards if you're inside or into the ground, taking you down, down, down these ribbons into the earth, through all the layers, the rock, the molten, the shell, waters, sand, clay, deep, deep, deep down into the core. And in the core of the earth is her beautiful heart. Imagine seeing a golden heart, and you are drawn to it like a magnet. Your roots either attaching into her heart or your ribbon wrapping around her heart, fully grounding you, fully connecting you into this moment, into the now. Giving yourself permission to let go, because you are safely grounded. You will come back to this spot and you are free to journey, to travel, to be, to fall asleep, whatever it is for you. Breathe in the energy of letting go and releasing as you breathe out. Now imagine in your heart, I'm usually in the center of my chest, I'm usually talking about our heart chakra. So imagine it as the spinning wheel of light. It can be a bit murky from all the hurts, from all the pains, the heartache, the unforgiveness. But in this moment, imagine it spinning and it's opening. This wheel of shadow is starting to open, And you may see it like a lotus flower opening one petal at a time. Open to receive in this beautiful activation. Knowing that we are protected, that we are loved, that we are supported, and that we are fully grounded. And as you are relaxed, we're starting to walk on a path. Imagine a pathway before you. It can look any way that you wish. It may be a dirt track, it may be brick, it may be stone, it may be grass. And you're walking along, admiring the picture that you have created. Whether there are trees, whether there is an ocean, whether there is a river, flowers, animals, plants, whatever feels right for you, create this picture of enjoyment as you're walking down this pathway. Enjoying the sun. Maybe the sun is just at its perfect temperature on your face. There may be a breeze in the air. And as this is a visualization, and as this is about our imagination is our connection to spirit, to the higher realms. Imagine at this moment you are morphing, and you are morphing into a bull, a big burly bull walking on this pathway, like a Taurus bull. Huge big horns, tough old skin, snorting away, swishing your tail, fearless of anything in your pathway. And as you're walking along, noticing the surroundings around you from the picture that you've painted, it is a beautiful world where you have created this momentum. However, this bull represents a whole pile of stuff. And as this bull walks along the pathway, the scenery around it is starting to change. And remembering that this bull is representing you for now. The scenery is changing. It's getting darker. And what I mean by darker, it's not exactly the sky, it's the scene. There's pockets of the earth that are littered. There's landscapes that have been mined. There's pollution. There's disrespect. And as this bull is walking along, you're actually starting to feel this anger rising in you. Or it could be frustration, anxiety, worry, depression for what you're seeing. We're not staying here long. So just allow those feelings to bubble up. Some people will say that they don't have any anger, and that's absolutely fine. However, our ancestors did. And we hold the codes of our ancestors. We hold their genes, their DNA. So as much as this may be a hard exercise for you, just imagine what it would feel like to be an ancestor and see devastation around the world. And as this bull keeps walking along the pathway, he sees scenes of suffering, pain, disillusion. You may see war-torn areas of buildings crumbled. You may see races of people not being fed properly or looked after. You may see death and destruction, holes in the earth from bombs, people with sadness and hurt and pain. We're walking through the scene and you're feeling that anxiousness within this big body. It's coming to the surface. It's coming to the surface what our ancestors had to face, and now we're in this cycle again of war and destruction. This meditation isn't about being in it afterwards. It's creating the feeling within you that's going to come to the surface, and trust me, it's going to be released. All those areas in the bull's life, which is you, that you have held on to, or you're being an ostrich putting your head in the sand, or you've tried real hard in this world but nothing works because you're just a singular human being. All this devastation around us is being designed to divide and conquer, where we feel alone on this pathway as the bull. Where is the bull's herd? Where is the bull's community? So feel it all bubbling up. If you don't want to see the scenes in your mind's eye, please don't. But just know that this is for a beautiful reason. You can feel the bull's frustration, the nostrils flaring, the heaviness of the breath, the fire in the bull's eyes, and he is ready. He is ready to take off. He has had enough of what he is seeing. This is not what he thought he was coming to planet Earth for. Humans hurting humans, animals being hurt by humans, plants, the trees, the plant kingdom being destroyed by humans. It's not a good place for the bull. And while we are in this moment of deep hurt, deep suffering, and deep anger, if there's anything going on in your own life right now, bring that up to the surface as well. Feel it so we can release it. It's no good being stuffed down there. All it will do is turn your body into dis-ease. We have an opportunity to clear it. Whatever it is, it's coming up. And as this bull is getting wilder and wilder, imagine it rocking its hoof like they do, ready to bolt, ready to take on anything in the world that's in its way, because it's fearless. It wants to destroy, it wants to cause destruction, it wants to cause its own hurts. However, it's not going to. It's gathering momentum and it takes off like that charging bull. Full noise on the pathway. Grunting, breathing heavily, snorting away, tail swishing, coming out in this ginormous, sweaty bull body. And as it's looking around, it's starting to realize one single thing about itself. It realizes that it has freedom. Freedom to bolt. Freedom to run. Freedom to choose. To choose what it does next. And as it's running, it still can see snippets of beauty. It can see the sun glistening through the trees. It can see those flowers all bobbing along in the breeze. It can see that beautiful waterhole to quench his thirst. In the pockets of pollution and destruction, it sees, it's free, it's running, it can choose what to feel. And in that moment of realization, as he's running along this pathway, full noise, he sees this figure in front of him. And of course, bulls, I think, can only see red or black and white shades. But this figure is shining. It can see the light glow all around this person, soul, light body, whatever it is, it's getting closer and closer. And this person is standing on the pathway. The bull does not feel like slowing down, but it looks around his surroundings and sees the beauty once again. And he's also curious to know what this person on this pathway has in store for him. So he starts to slow down and trot, slowing down to a walk as he's puffing and grunting and snorting. Slowing down a little into the calmness as he approaches this person. Curious enough to know that going like a bat out of hell for a bull in a china shop is not the answer. And as he approaches, this person is a beautiful being of light. What do you see? Do you see an angel? Perhaps Jesus, God, Source, a master. Whatever you see is from the purest of purest light. And as you approach this beautiful being, this being has his hand out in front of you. And all you can see from the bull's point of view, from its perspective, is this light, bright, bright light coming out of this hand. And the bull can instantly feel a connection and also a knowing that this is a really good thing. So this person, light being, has one hand out and the other hand comes out as well. Both hands facing the bull, both hands full of this beautiful, loving, healing light. And this light being through its third eye to your bull's third eye, who you are, telepathically says, do you give me permission to give you healing and take that pain away? The bull nods with his grunts and snorts and moves closer to this light being. The light beam places one hand on the third eye of the bull and one hand on the chest, its heart. Its heart is beating really fast with all that anger bottled up, all that betrayal, all that rejection, everything humans do to this beautiful world and to the people, to the animals, to the plants. This bull is feeling right now. And when those hands are placed on the third eye and the heart, the bull can feel it being pulled out of him. The bull has chosen to release this angst built up within him. This bull is choosing forgiveness, to let go, to surrender. And as he does, he can feel all that heat coming out of his body. Feel it dissipating out of your body as you open your arms and surrender, opening your heart to release. Feel your body getting lighter and lighter, allowing this energy from the bull to dissipate into this beautiful being of light in front of you. And as it's all been extracted from you, your ancestors' pain and suffering as well, something may come to mind for you as I just leave you there for a minute or two to release what's going on in your own life too, or a memory may be coming up, circumstances. Feel the peace wash over you. Feel the love. Feel the harmony. Feel the gifts of the Taurus switching on in your own body. Switching on in the body of the bull. Feel that loyalty to yourself first. The loyalty to nourish yourself, love yourself, put yourself first, fill yourself. Feel the pleasure coming into your heart, the lightness, the forgiveness, the acceptance, allowing yourself to be playful, have more fun, lighten up, bring in the pleasure. The practicality of being sensible with what's going on around the world, listening to your wisdom, your intuition, knowing what to do, finding your clarity. And as you've released and you're learning to receive, because we find that the hardest thing to do is to receive, fill your body with this light. Fill it from your heart, going all the way down into your toes and up into your head. Push that light through your skin into your aura, clearing out any of the old anger, betrayal, rejection, dross of any type, negativity, clearing your aura, filling it with this beautiful, beautiful light. And you may now see yourself as you standing in front of this being. The bull dissipating, melting away as the new, invigorated, energized, strong, responsible, practical, loyal you stands in front of this being. And in these difficult times going on with the changes going on in the world, bring up to the surface what is the most important things to you and hold them in your heart. Feel deep into this. There's nothing wrong if it's your beautiful red racing car. Nothing wrong at all. But what fills your heart? Would it be living on your own or with a heartfelt partner? Would it be in a community or on the outskirts of town? Would it be on the land? Or would it be in the city with food gardens all around you? Leave you here for a minute to paint what is the most important things in your life in this Taurus energy. These are the things we're taking forward. These are the things in our heart that resonate the most with us, that we choose to focus on and create under the new moon energy. New moons are about new beginnings, so sow your seeds. If you've already sown seeds, water them. Another opportunity every month to water what you've already sown, to give it that focus, to give it that intention, to give it that love. Feel the calmness washing over your body, the peace, the love, the tranquility, the harmony. know in your heart that we do have a choice over what we feel. It's not to be fake, but it's to deal with the emotions as they come up. It's to delve deep into our lives, because if we ignore it, the universe is now kicking butt to remind us what we need to address, surrender, and release. We can't take any of that old stuff with us. So this meditation is a beautiful reminder as the bull lets go of the old world and comes into his own harmony and his own peace and his freedom. As we look around and look at nature, it reminds us of the pockets of freedom that we do have in our hearts. Imagine all the people watching this through space and time. It doesn't matter what time of the day we watch it, whether it is the new moon or ages after. Imagine we're gathering in a circle, a potent, white, pure light circle. And as a collective group together, we're energizing this portal. It's firing up like the bull, but it's not angry. It's about pure love, unconditional love. Feel the energy between all of us, expanding, igniting, a euphoric explosion of energy is going to go wherever we direct it to now. Firstly, let's imagine any of your loved ones, friends, neighbours, family are stepping into this pool of light. And as they step into it, they're purified, they're cleansed, they're healed. Sending them so much love. And of course, this is about people's choices. You can still put them in the light, but if they choose not to, then they're not ready yet. And now let's place the people at our work, or if you're not working, anyone, your shopkeepers, the people pumping the gas, the truck drivers, the shop assistants, all those beautiful working people, filling them with light, filling them with love, awakening them to their own beautiful beauty. And in this beautiful big circle of light, let's now place all of those leaders. We might hate them to their core, but not in this circle right now. We can't even fathom that feeling. We can only feel the love. And the ones that don't want to come at all, they won't. But the ones that know that they want some sort of peace for their earth, for their people, for the planet, for the country, they stick their toes in and they receive a burst of beautiful white energy. Remember, every single human on earth has a heart. A lot of hearts are hardened, shut down, closed, but there are some aspects in that humanness that wish to receive a taste of light. And imagine now we're putting all that world's animals into the white light, bathing them, restoring them, giving gratitude for all that they do for us, the animals, the birds, the insects, the reptiles, the mammals. There is so much love and light to go around. Now all the trees and the plants, the elementals, the fairies, the nature elementals looking after our flora and fauna. Restoring, strengthening, growing, loving. And imagine as each person leaves the circle of light, person, plant, animal, it's spreading that light out to other parts of the world. And you can see these traces of light going out from our circle like a web, like a beautiful web of crystalline, glistening light, gridding the planet in this beautiful energy that we have created together. Taking this light to all corners of the earth, knowing in your heart that you have done the most beautiful service today, not only for yourself, for your family, for your loved ones, but for the planet. And Mother Gaia is forever grateful. Take a deep breath as you disconnect from your fellow beautiful humans. Thanking that beautiful, beautiful light being that came to you today in whatever shape or form. Hugging them, acknowledging them, bowing heads together, whatever feels right. And it's time for you to walk back down your pathway from whence you came. But this time you are this glowing light, this white light, pure, cleansed, lighter, freer, higher frequency, crystalline, all those beautiful, beautiful feelings and emotions wrapped within your body. Hold it in your heart and know that you are the most powerful being on this planet. The most wondrous spark of light, a creation. And as you walk along your path, coming back into your room, reflecting what came up for you, knowing that you are being held through these great times of change, that this meditation wasn't about bringing up old memories or stuff you've seen out there. It was more about releasing it all and knowing that you are free in your mind to choose love. Love over fear, no matter what happens in our future. Love will conquer. This bull is reminding us to stead the course, stay grounded, stay practical, stay the beautiful shining light that you are. You can wriggle your fingers, wriggle your toes as you come back to planet Earth. Taking some deep breaths. And I thank you so much for joining me. And if this does get up on Insight Timer, thank you for your patience that I'm not live this time. But I'll be back. I'll be back on the 20th of May for a giving yourself permission. All aspects of you we're going to go through. It's a shorter meditation. It's just for half an hour. Again, it's like an activation, because sometimes we can try healing ourselves. We can be on this journey for years and years, and we haven't realized that there's aspects of ourselves all over the universes that need permission, that need acknowledgement. So that's what we're going to be doing on Wednesday, or whatever day it is, the 20th of May, on Insight Timer. So please like this meditation. If you did like it, I'd really appreciate that. More and more videos are going to be coming out. I know that I am here to pioneer into the new earth. I'm going through my own transitions and transformations like everyone else. It can be a very lonely pathway, why did I pick this pathway type scenario, but I know a lot of you out there are on that same journey as me. So we're going to be coming together, connecting together into our communities, our tribes. As the old world falls apart around us, it's very important that we have camaraderie out there, that we hold together through this stormy phase of history. Thank you so much once again, and we will see you next time. So much love.